Have you ever woken up with stiff joints, heavy legs, or a tiredness that lingers all day? Many people over 60 assume this is just aging, but the truth is, the real cause often hides in the foods you eat every single day. Seeds are praised as superfoods, natural, nutrient-rich, and packed with fiber. But here's the shocking part. Not all seeds are safe for seniors. In fact, some of the very seeds marketed as healthy may secretly fuel inflammation, weaken bones, or strain your heart. The good news is others can do the opposite, boosting memory, circulation, and strength. Today, I'll show you the 4 dangerous seeds you must avoid and the 4 powerful seeds you should eat daily to protect your health after 60. I'm Dr. Thomas Reed, and for more than 30 years, I've worked closely with older adults, listening to their struggles with fatigue, joint pain, poor sleep, and the slow loss of independence. I've studied their lab results, analyzed their diets, and observed how even small food choices can dramatically shape health after 60. One truth has become undeniable. The body at 60 or 70 no longer responds to food the same way it did at 30. Digestion slows, hormones shift, circulation weakens, bones lose density, and muscles take longer to recover. In this vulnerable state, foods that once seemed harmless can quietly turn into hidden threats. Seeds are a perfect example. To the eye, they look tiny and wholesome. To the body, they can either fuel inflammation and steal minerals, or supply the very nutrients your cells desperately need. I've seen patients whose daily, healthy seed habits left them asheer, more fatigued, and more prone to illness. But I've also seen how the right seeds can sharpen memory, soothe joints, and restore strength. That's why today I'll separate the seeds you should avoid from the ones you must embrace, so that every handful supports your health instead of undermining it. As we age, the body changes in ways most people don't fully recognize. Digestion becomes less efficient, circulation grows fragile, and inflammation rises more easily. Bones lose minerals, muscles repair more slowly, and the immune system is less balanced. In this stage of life, foods that were once safe can tip the body toward weakness instead of strength. Seeds reveal this truth clearly. Take sunflower seeds. They look harmless and are rich in vitamin E, yet they're overloaded with omega-6 fats. Without enough omega-3s to balance them, the immune system shifts into constant low-grade inflammation. The result? Stiff joints, higher blood pressure, and fatigue that lingers day after day. Or consider cottonseed oil, common in packaged foods. It's cheap for manufacturers, but it disrupts the heart's rhythm and stresses aging muscles. Then there's sesame, loaded with phytates that bind to calcium, magnesium, and zinc, stealing the very minerals older adults need most. Over time, bones grow weaker, muscles lose efficiency, and wounds heal more slowly. And finally, chia seeds, praised as a superfood, but dangerous if eaten dry. They swell dramatically, creating blockages in the throat or intestines, especially risky for seniors with slower digestion. These hidden dangers are not obvious after one meal. They build quietly, day after day, until you wake up with aching joints, fading energy, and declining resilience. Yet decline is not inevitable. For every harmful seed, there's another that restores balance, strengthens the body, and protects independence. This is why choosing the right seeds matters so much. At this stage of life, every food choice is magnified. Seeds may be small, but they can either erode your health or fortify it. The decision is in your hands. Now let's go seed by seed, so you know exactly which ones to avoid and which to add to your plate every day. 1. Sunflower seeds, the inflammation trap. On the surface, sunflower seeds seem like a snack rich in vitamin E, but they're packed with omega-6 fatty acids. At younger ages, the body could balance this excess with omega-3s. After 60, that balance weakens. Too many omega-6s tip the immune system into constant inflammation, keeping joints swollen, arteries stiff, and energy low. What feels like harmless snacking may quietly fuel pain and heart strain. 2. Cottonseed oil, the hidden danger in packaged foods. You may never sprinkle cotton seeds on a salad, but cottonseed oil hides in crackers, snack bars, and salad dressings. It's inexpensive for manufacturers, but inside the body it stresses the heart's rhythm and disrupts muscle energy. For an aging heart and slower recovering muscles, this constant strain builds fatigue and weakness over time. The worst part? Most people consume it daily without even realizing. 3. White sesame seeds, the mineral thief. Sesame seeds, common on buns and spreads, contain phytates. These compounds bind to calcium, magnesium, and zinc, minerals seniors urgently need for bones, muscles, and nerves. With age, nutrient absorption is already weaker. When sesame steals these minerals, the result is brittle bones, weaker muscles, and slower healing. Add in the risk of sesame allergies in older adults, and this seed becomes more harmful than helpful. 4. Chia seeds. A risky trend for seniors. Chia is popular in modern health circles because it holds fiber and omega-3s. But few people mention its hidden risk: extreme swelling. If eaten dry or with too little fluid, chia seeds can expand in the throat or gut, causing blockages. For older adults with slower digestion or swallowing difficulties, this can be dangerous. Without proper preparation, chia is less of a superfood and more of a hazard. Now, let's turn to the seeds that truly support health. After 60. 5. Black sesame, the brain and vessel protector. Unlike white sesame, black sesame retains its shell, packed with minerals, antioxidants, and compounds that protect circulation and the brain. These are two of the systems most vulnerable with age. Ground or soaked, black sesame strengthens memory, guards against vessel hardening, and supplies steady support to an aging body. Consistency is key. Small amounts daily bring long-term resilience. 6. Flax seeds, the hormone and digestion. Helper flax may look plain, but it's powerful. It contains plant-based omega fats that soothe inflammation, keeping arteries flexible and joints calmer. It also supports hormonal balance, important for women after menopause and men as testosterone declines. On top of that, flax fiber is soluble and gentle, helping digestion move smoothly without strain. For seniors dealing with constipation, this is more than comfort. It's protection against toxin buildup and nutrient loss. 7. Pumpkin seeds, the mineral powerhouse. Pumpkin seeds are mild in taste, but rich in zinc and magnesium, two minerals that decline steadily with age. Zinc keeps immunity strong, supports healing, and maintains taste and smell. Magnesium helps muscles contract, regulates heartbeat, and calms the nervous system for restful sleep. Without them, cramping, poor sleep, and infections become common. A daily handful of pumpkin seeds restores these essential minerals naturally. 8. Hemp seeds, the perfect balance. Hemp seeds may be the most complete option for seniors. They carry a nearly perfect ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fats, calming inflammation instead of fueling it. They also support hormone balance and metabolism, making it easier to maintain energy and muscle. Soft, easy to chew, and simple to digest, hemp seeds require no soaking or grinding. Perfect for seniors who need gentle, effortless nourishment. The key takeaway: not all seeds are equal. Sunflower, cottonseed, white sesame, and improperly used chia quietly damage health. Black sesame, flax, pumpkin, and hemp strengthen it. By choosing wisely, you can reduce inflammation, build resilience, and protect memory, bones, and energy well into later years. Now that you know which seeds to avoid and which to eat, let's talk about how to make them even more effective. First, preparation matters. Whole seeds often pass through the body undigested. Grinding flax or black sesame before eating helps release their nutrients, making them easier to absorb. For chia, always soak in water or milk until they form a gel. This prevents the dangerous swelling that can happen if eaten dry. Second, balance is key. Seeds are nutrient-dense, but also calorie-dense. A small handful, about 2 tablespoons daily, is enough to deliver benefits without overwhelming digestion. Think of them as medicine. Consistent, modest amounts work better than occasional binges. Third, pair them wisely. Combine seeds with fresh vegetables, leafy greens, or yogurt to boost absorption of minerals and healthy fats. For example, pumpkin seeds sprinkled over a salad help your body use the magnesium more effectively. Hemp seeds blended into smoothies enhance both flavor and nutrition without effort. Finally, stay consistent. The body doesn't change overnight. But when you eat the right seeds daily, you send your body a steady signal to reduce inflammation, protect circulation, and strengthen resilience. Over weeks and months, these small habits add up to big differences in how you move, think, and feel. Let's quickly recap. 4 seeds: sunflower, cottonseed oil, white sesame, and dry chia quietly harm the body after 60, fueling inflammation, stealing minerals, or creating digestive risks. On the other hand, 4 seeds, black sesame, flax, pumpkin, and hemp, supply exactly what aging bodies need: minerals for strong bones, fats that soothe inflammation, support for memory, circulation, and smoother digestion. The difference between decline and vitality often comes down to small, repeated choices. By replacing harmful seeds with nourishing ones, you give your body the tools to heal, stay strong, and preserve independence. Remember, health at this age isn't about quick fixes. It's about steady habits that protect your energy, joints, memory, and heart every single day. Seeds may be tiny, but their impact is enormous when chosen wisely. Thank you for staying with me today. Seeds may look small, but they can decide whether your body grows weaker or stronger with age. By choosing wisely, you're not just protecting your health, you're protecting your independence, confidence, and daily joy. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been eating any of these seeds regularly? Which ones will you start adding or removing from your meals after today's video? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's learn from each other's experiences